Alright, in this video, I'm going to be talking about my top 10 games that got mediocre reviews. This was an idea submitted by someone on Patreon. I thought it was actually pretty interesting. So I looked at Metacritic, and I'm picking stuff with a cumulative score of max 70 and below. They couldn't even get a 71 or a 72. This is all stuff that is 70 or below, but these are all games that I like. Number 10 is Yoshi's Story. This one's on the bottom of the list because I don't really remember it that much. I played it on a charity stream where I played the whole thing, but I remember it being fine. I do acknowledge it's kind of a mid Yoshi game, I guess, but it wasn't terrible to play from what I remember. It was just this game I totally missed out on the 64. So when I finally played it, I was like, huh, not bad. There are other newer Yoshi games I've played that I've disliked much more. Like I played a bit of Yoshi's Island DS, and I thought that one was not very good. So Yoshi's Story, I think it gets a bad rap. I think it's fine. Number 9 is Pokemon Quest. This is objectively not a great game. You're just like little cube pixel Pokemon, and you go around leveling them up, and you fight little, other Pokemon, and that's about it. With that said, I played the shit out of this on my phone. This was a great time sink. I'm someone who doesn't mind just an idle, sort of just, just watch numbers go up kind of thing. And the fact that it was Pokemon, yeah, I was a total mark for this, for sure. I feel like there are other ones in the past, like Pokemon Shuffle as well. Stuff where I'm like, yeah, just put Pokemon on this, and it actually brings it up for me. This one got a really bad rap. I thought it was perfectly entertaining, considering it's a free-to-play, stupid little game. I put a lot of time into this. I look back on this game very fondly, even though it's kind of dumb. Number 8 is Parappa the Rapper 2. So I had played the first one. I thought it was an entertaining game, but I just did not understand it, like the timing of it at all. I still don't understand the timing of it. Parappa the Rapper 2 is a normal game. Like the rhythm aspects of it actually make sense. It's actually an extremely easy game, which I don't mind because I'm a baby. It has some fun songs, fun character designs. It's just silly, very short, very breezy game. Considering how much I suffered through Parappa 1, even though I enjoyed the game, Parappa 1 was not objectively fun to play for me. But 2 is just like, oh, it's like actually a normal rhythm game. So I like 2 more, but I think it just didn't get very good reviews. Maybe because it was too short or too easy or both. Neither of those are a downside for me. So I enjoyed it. Number 7 is The Walking Dead: A New Frontier. This is the 3rd season of the Walking Dead Telltale series. And here's how I feel about Walking Dead overall. The first game, amazing. The second game, good, but a drag. A bummer, I should say. Not a drag, but a bummer. 3 is definitely the low point. I would even almost say skippable. And then the final season, I really liked a lot. New Frontier. It tried something new. It had a new protagonist. I won't say too much, I guess. Well, whatever. It's been forever. Clementine's in it. She's probably the best part. I'll admit, some pretty good twists. Some pretty good moments that made me go, oh shit. So because of that, even though I do think it's definitely the worst season by far, and I would almost say skippable, it's still good. Like, at least I enjoyed it. It's a Telltale game. So yes, you're gonna have like, oh, do your decisions really matter in the end? Sometimes not really. Yeah, there are some kind of unfair choices. There's one in particular that made me kind of like go, that's kind of horseshit. But they tried something new. I can respect that. And they got me a few times with some unexpected moments. Overall, I don't regret playing it. I enjoyed the game, even with its flaws. Number 6 is Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories. I think a lot of people really don't like this one, but I really liked it because I like Chain of Memories, the Game Boy Advance game. Do I think that game is better? Yes, absolutely. But the translation to the 3D arena, I had a good time with it. I liked seeing the cutscenes with the voice acting. I thought that was fun. It doesn't translate as well as the Game Boy Advance game, I think, is the peak way to play that game. I still had a really good time with it. But I think I'm just Chain of Memories is like my shit. Like, as far as Kingdom Hearts games go, that type of gameplay, that deck building gameplay, is my jam. So I enjoyed it. I just like seeing Organization 13 members with their voice acting. It's fun. Axel's great. Number 5 is Mario Party 5. Now, this was one that I grew up with. I had this on GameCube, so I'm very fond of it. I do think Mario Party 6 is way better, actually, and that's one I didn't grow up with. But that one didn't get bad enough reviews to be on this list. 4 is qualified, but I really hate 4. I think 4 is one of the worst Mario Parties. But 5's fun. It introduces these capsules that they really refined in 6. 5, it's a little too random still. I feel like 6 made it really tight. But the mini games in 5 are really fun. I love that the Star Spirits from Paper Mario are in it. As a Mario nerd, I just think that's cool and something they never do anymore. It was good. It really added a lot of energy and creativity that 4 severely lacked. 4 is terrible. 5 is quite fun, but yes, 6 is the better version, but I still think 5 is a good time. Number 4 is a game I didn't know had mid-reviews. I think this game is great. Golf with Your Friends. I think this game is super entertaining. It's a Steam game, or it's on other consoles, I think, but I play it on Steam. And you're just, like you said, playing golf with your friends. They're really ridiculous courses, a lot of fun obstacles. You can do like different modes and stuff. This is just like the ultimate hangout vibes game. So I don't even really know why the reviews are so bad, or mid, I guess. Maybe the physics aren't exactly up to snuff, but it's just a silly golf game to just, you know, fuck around in. I really like this game a lot. I was surprised to see it because I was going through the Metacritic like games below 70. I was like, what? Golf with your friends? People don't like this game? I love this game. You guys should play it. Number 3 is the Pokemon Scarlet DLC. So for me, I like this DLC a lot. And this is also a chance for me to talk about Pokemon Scarlet Violet, which I think is a very divisive game, which I think is justified. I will say that I played it later. I didn't play when it came out, so I really didn't have to suffer through the really bad glitches and stuff like that. They patched it by the time I played, so when I played, I actually had a really great time. Even though I do agree with a lot of the complaints that I don't really like how it looks. I do think it looks, it doesn't look great. But I do like the characters in it a lot. I like the gameplay. I think the open world gameplay is quite fun and addicting. I do agree that the buildings are very just nothing because you don't even get to go inside them. They're just shop pages. That was disappointing. There was a lot that I understood why it was disappointing, but I do think I overall enjoyed the game quite a bit despite its flaws. Some fun Pokemon designs as well, and I really like the gym leader designs and everything in that. So going back to the DLC, I thought this was great because you got to spend more time with the main core cast of characters. Something that I think should have been more present in the original game. In the original game, it's like these divided stories and with different characters, and then they all meet at the end. But the DLC, you get to see like, you know, Nimona and Arven and these characters all hang out together, and I think they're a really fun group dynamic. Again, something that the main game should have had more of. I do like the new characters, especially Carmine. I think the first one, the Ogre Pond DLC, was better for sure. The one with the school was definitely more forgettable. Like, I liked that little Ogre Pond storyline. I liked the sort of Japanese vibes of that area. Like a fun mini area. I thought they did that really well. And then the school one felt a little more generic. That is another thing about Scarlet that it does feel kind of samey and generic after a while. So I've yet to play Pokemon Za. I want to play that at some point. But anyway, I think Scarlet Violet deserves its complaints, but I had a really good time with it in spite of those flaws. Number 2 is Dynasty Warriors 5, and really all Musou games. Musou games get really bad reviews, like, because the reviewers always say the same, it's repetitive, you're just mashing buttons and killing hundreds of guys. Which I go, that sounds awesome, sign me the fuck up. Dynasty Warriors 5 was my summer game in high school. I loved that game. I think the One Piece Warriors game didn't get very good reviews. I really liked that. Fire Emblem Warriors, I think, didn't get very good reviews. I liked that a lot. I just love running around, doing cool attacks, leveling your characters up. They're fun. I don't need these games to be anything else. I just want to see characters I like going around killing bunches of guys, and you get stuff, and that's it. That's what Vampire Survivors is. For some reason, Vampire Survivors doesn't get this, like, much flack. I wish every franchise I ever loved got a Musou game, to be quite honest. I've also been in, like, 3 of them at this point. That tends to be my thing, I guess, is I get cast in the spin-off Musou games, because Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes, Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, Persona 5 Strikers. Maybe Muso's just in my blood. Who knows? But I love Muso. I will never apologize for loving Muso. Let me kill hundreds of guys. It's the best. And finally, number 1 is Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, but really all Mystery Dungeon games, including Shiren the Wanderer. I love Mystery Dungeon games. They always get bad reviews because, kind of like Muso games, it's the same, like, it's very repetitive. You go around in a randomly generated dungeon, you run into enemies, you fight them, you level up, you grab items, you try to survive. I love that. I love that so much. I think Shiren the Wanderer is really fun. I think the Pokemons have Pokemon in them. Again, it's that I'm just a mark for Pokemon, right? Put Pokemon in it, I'll like it more. But I think the stories in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games are like really ambitious and weird and like kind of dark and kind of melancholy. It's just stuff you never get to see in mainline Pokemon games that much. Plus, you'll get like weirdly endeared to like random Pokemon you didn't give a shit about before, just because, like, for example, Grovyle is like a pretty important character in Explorers of Sky. And it's just fun to see Pokemon have these distinct personalities and dialogue, and you just go around. Super Mystery Dungeon is my favorite because you can recruit like all the Pokemon, which I thought was fun. I didn't realize in other games, because that was the first one I really played, I didn't realize in other ones it's not so much that. You kind of get some of them, you know, here and there. But for Super Mystery Dungeon, the whole thing is like get all of them, which I thought was really fun. I mean, I would love another one of these for sure. I will continue to play them. There's only like one I'm missing out on, like 3DS I haven't played, but I've played the first one, Explorers, Super. It's a formula that I love, and reviewers don't like when stuff doesn't evolve, which I understand. I understand that, but I'm a simple man. I like the formula. Just give me more of that shit. All right, that was my top 10 video games that got mediocre reviews. Let me know in the comments what games you like that got mid reviews. Even in spite of those reviews, you still are fond of those games. And yeah, if you like these top 10 video game videos, keep watching them. That's how I'll justify continuing to make them. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.